Condors, it's Principal Tingwall. First of all, when I have a moment to speak to you as directly as possible in this virtual world, I never want to miss the opportunity to say I'm proud of you. Honestly, I still continue to mean it. You are really impressing us. I'm speaking on behalf of all of your teachers and your staff with the fact that you keep showing up consistently and the way you're engaging and really working hard to make sure you're doing right by yourself to get your grades, to get your credits. You're showing us the Curie way. You're showing us how much you care about your own future, and it means the world to us. So keep up the awesome work. But I'm actually coming to you today to speak to you about something that happened in the news. So an indictment decision was announced today after a grand jury examination of the murder of Breonna Taylor. And for those seeking, expecting, wanting, believing in justice for Breonna's murder, the decision brought no resolution. And it leaves many of us struggling to make sense of it. And we, the staff at Curie, are educators. The job we signed up for is to help you make sense of the world. We show up to equip you with skills and knowledge in order to make sense of your world. But I think making sense of our nation's history with race, the injustices our institutions were built on, the complexity of emotions and unrest we're all processing on a daily basis in the middle of a pandemic and in an economic crisis, is not something we should be making sense of for you. The one thing that's clear to me right now is that we need to be making sense of this with you. Assistant Principal Penuelas is a very wise man. He often reminds us here that if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Our nation has to go far. We have a long way to go until we are fulfilling the obligation our country set forth to provide life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness to all of our community members. We have a long way to go until Black lives truly matter, until all people have the security of a living wage and effective health care, until our neighbors living amongst us, all of them, are seen and treated as human. So we must go together. Keep this in mind as you have space in your classes to process your thinking and your truths. Be conscious of moving together. Your lived experiences, your perspectives, your disappointments, and your dreams in these moments matter. But remember that everyone processes trauma and crisis differently, and that's okay. There's not one right way to think or feel right now. Everyone has had different lived experiences, and that's not only okay, that's valuable. But as we move forward, we must agree to make sense of this with one another, together in community. It's not only the Curie way, but it's the only way that we can go far. So I just wanted to take these moments to share some reflections with you and let you know that we're here, and we continue to know that everything we're all going through as a community is hard, but that there's a way for us to go through this with one another. And finally, I want to say, seniors in particular, my upperclassmen, if you're 18, vote. If you're not 18 and you know someone who's 18, make sure they have a plan to vote. And other than that, please take care of one another, take care of yourselves, take care of your family. I miss you, I'm proud of you, and we care about you.